Hey, F and True followers. Brian Crazy here, F and True Wrestling. Back at you with Smackdown results for April 15th, 2011. If you guys don't want to know what happens on the show, please turn this video off now. But we'll jump right into it. For dark match, we see Trent Beretta versus Johnny Curtis. I'm not familiar with Johnny Curtis. If you guys know anything about him, please send me a message. Now, this is what will air on SmackDown for this Friday. We see Alberto Del Rio come out and say tonight is about Edge. He then cuts a promo saying Edge needs to come out and relinquish the World Heavyweight title to him, seeming that he is the #1 contender. We see Teddy Long come out and say that it's not going to go down like that. We're going to still have the title match at Extreme Rules, and we'll find out who the champion is there. We will see Del Rio versus the winner of a 20-man battle royal, which will happen later on tonight. Then we go into Ezekiel Jackson versus Kofi Kingston. Zeke picks up the win and then cuts a promo how he's the most dominating member of the core and how he will win the 20-man battle royal and become the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Then we see Lay Cool in couples therapy. This does not go well, and Michelle McCool walks out. Then we see Cody Rhodes cut an in-ring promo saying that how he wants to disfigure Rey Mysterio just as Rey has disfigured him. And we see Mysterio come out, nail the 619, and the ring's clear to Cody. Then they aired the promo for the former Awesome Kong. I put out a video earlier in the week speculating that she was going to be on FCW's show due to them showing the promo on FCW first. But maybe that was just to hype her either debut on Raw or SmackDown. I honestly don't have any further information at this time. I will update you guys when I know that. Then we see Edge come out, and he puts on an incredible recap of his career. I was present at the Monday Night Raw in Bridgeport, Connecticut, where he actually came out and announced his retirement this week. It was a very emotional night for, almost all 9,000 of us that were in the arena that night. Basically, Edge has been told by the doctors that he has spinal stenosis, which is a narrowing of the spinal column. And I've herniated 2 discs in my cervical spine. I was involved in a real bad accident, and I also dislocated and tore my rotator cuff. So, I've had a couple injuries, nothing to the share of what this guy's had. But I, even at my age, I'm only 25, and I'm already starting to see some stenosis from those injuries. The last MRI I had. And I'm under constant care still after I looked at my feet for almost a year, guys, believe it or not. So I kind of... you reach a point, like I even get worried when I go to do certain activities, like, wow, am I going to make it to the next one? And, it's constantly planning. When I was younger, I could just do whatever I chose, now I got to plan this out and I got to plan that out. I do got to say I've been, pushing the limits of what I can do. I had the rotator cuff done about a year ago, and I really want to see how much strength I can get back. I honestly feels better than my original arm did before I got injured. So we'll have to see what happens with that. But, I do have to give it to Edge. The guy's put up with, 50 times the amount of pain that I have, and even the amount of pain that I've been through is incredible to think about it at this point. But, it's... hats off to him. He was an incredible performer. I really started getting behind him in the last few months. I mean, he was really just stealing the show on SmackDown, and he will be missed. And to be able to be part of his send-off on Monday night was pretty incredible. So I was glad to be able to be part of that. Then we see Alberto Del Rio interrupt Edge. He extends his hand towards Edge, but Edge stares him down. Del Rio smiles, and Edge walks away. So that kind of sets the tone. There's no love lost there. There's no friendship. There's no... Then we see Kelly versus Layla. And then Michelle McCool goes straight to the ring. Kelly wins via roll-up. And Michelle pushes Layla. And I guess it just kind of breaks up from there. Then we see a video package of The Undertaker and Triple H from WrestleMania. Then we see WWE superstars discussing this match. They showed a very similar package on Monday Night Raw. I don't know if it was televised or not, or just for the guys in the arena. Then we see in the Battle Royal. I have some notes over on my PC, so I'm going to look over and read off this list of names. Big Show, Kane, Core, Slater, Jack Swagger, Brodus Clay, Christian, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, Yoshitatsu, Kofi Kingston, Rey Mysterio, Tyler Rex, Chris Masters, Chavo Guerrero, Kurt Hawkins, Trent Beretta, and JTG. Wow, they pulled out every single person they could possibly find in the SmackDown locker room, it looks like. We get down to the final four, which we see Christian, Rey, Swagger, and Justin Gabriel. Rey eliminates Gabriel. Swagger eliminates Rey. Then we see Christian win the Battle Royal to face Alberto Del Rio for the world title at Extreme Rules. Michael Cole did interfere in this match and took a 619 from Rey Mysterio. Post-match, Edge came out, did a 5-second pose like the old days with Christian, and then we saw a whole bunch of WWE superstars come out and basically give him a really fitting send-off. The feeling within the WWE right now is that he will still be involved, kind of like in the Shawn Michaels capacity, what HBK's been doing for the last year. Not wrestling, but doing some promotional work, some interviews, showing up at a couple shows, just helping further the WWE brand like he has, since 1998. I remember the first time I saw those guys, the Brood band, and I don't know, there was always something about Edge. He was always so quiet at the beginning, and I don't know, he was an excellent superstar, and he will be missed. So guys, that's pretty much what's going to happen on SmackDown. I will be back on Friday night to give my actual review of the show as after I watch it. This was just the results for this week, but for you guys that aren't able to see the show, I wanted to get it out there, and kind of just wanted to discuss Edge a little bit as well. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later.